Davesh 5 years ago. We dated briefly. On our second date, he took me to an office party. I must have made a really good impression. I remember calling my best friend Divya and on our fourth date and to give her all the deets on the new guy I was seeing. I told her Davesh has all the qualities of a guy I'd like to marry, but I wish I met him later on in life. Luckily for me, I left a couple of days later and never spoken to him again. Until 2 years later.
Lesh, I hope you're ready for some of the most exciting adventures of your life. Both the ones that you want to do and the ones that you end up doing just because Dav somehow convinces you to do it.
One thing I adore about Leshani is her tenacity. From breaking double standards to glass ceilings, Lesh is one of the most determined, hardworking people I know. Of course, a little crazy too, but hey, all the good ones are.
When we say Leshani, and to a lot of us who know her really well, we think of this person who is of all things that's a notch extra. You know, there's drama and she's on top of everything that's going on. But what we often overlook, and even Lesh does this too, is that behind all the antics that Leshani Samradivakara is, it's a genuinely honest person. For me personally, Lesh is someone who's been there through not being cliche, but through thick and thin.
I honestly cannot imagine any two other people who complement each other as well as the both of you do. You guys are some of the best people I know, and if planning this wedding for the third time has shown us anything, it's that without a shadow of a doubt, you guys can overcome anything and grow stronger from it.
Hug from behind, hug from behind, hug from behind. Right, look what I say.
But I think the greatest part of this chapter is that you guys learn to grow together through the good and the bad. The communication and understanding is massive, but half the fun is figuring things out and maybe launching occasional kitchen appliances at each other. True love.
first time my sister told me about Davesh, he was pretty cool. Until I found out he was really old. But seriously, Davesh and Aki, I'm so glad you all finally had your special day. You guys are really the power couple, and I'm proud to say I finally have a brother. A small piece of advice to the groom. My dad has always said, happy wife is a happy life.
Right at the end, just as we're about to leave, Uncle Sajid looks at me, what are your intentions with my daughter? Anyway, I'm not going to repeat my answer at this forum, but needless to say, I failed that test. That did not go.
We are so happy to see you guys together. We're so happy to enjoy this moment with you. And we wish you a lifetime of happiness together.
I knew 5 years ago that Davesh was the one for me. Over the past 3 years, I reconfirmed that, and now I'm lucky enough to call him my husband. I adore you, Davesh, and I hope, here's to hoping that you have enough patience and understanding to deal with me for a lifetime.